This is why they suit up in Week 11 and play the games. And with a little bit more on the Minutemen, we're going to welcome in their head coach, Andrew Saris, is going to join us right here and now. And, Coach, it's a glorious Sunday out here. How are you spending it so far today?
I got a chance to see the family a little bit this morning, which is really good, but had some eyes on some film. We're meeting as a staff later. Just excited to get a chance to play in the playoffs this year.
Well, you guys, you needed a win in Week 10 to get into the playoffs. What did you see from the team in that victory against Ashland?
Saw a team that continues to fight. We talked a little bit after the game. It's been an up and down season. We won 3 straight, and then lost 3 straight, and we finished with 2 straight wins. So, we've told ourselves the last 2 weeks that it's been playoff games for us. We know in order for us to give us this opportunity that we're going to get next Friday, we had to win those last 2. So, went out and did that as a team, and I'm just really proud of them for holding on to that and those kids getting the chance to play this Friday.
And someone flipped me a text message, says that Lexington has not beat Ashland at home since 2008. So if I can verify that, if that's true, how nice was it to kind of get that monkey off of the programs back and kind of change history a little bit?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm sure that is true. We knew as a team going into this, that's just a good team. Ashland, year in and year out, is a quality program with quality coaches and quality kids. So for us to go out and get that win, I do think it's a nice turn for the program. And then we knew that it was going to allow us this opportunity to go out and we drew the Tygers, so get a chance to play them again.
Yeah, well, what do you like about getting a second shot at your OCC rivals? Obviously, Richland County game, and there's a lot of back and forth between these two programs over the last probably 50 years or so.
It's cool. It's cool for the county. It's cool for the communities. When you get a chance when you get 16 teams in the playoffs, and then it gets drawn that you're going to play somebody that's close to you, that the kids know each other and have already played this year. That's going to be cool for everybody, and I'm excited for that.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on the playoff berth. This is a young squad that you have. Only 7 seniors. You had 30 sophomores, including sophomore quarterback Joe Caudill. How has your younger players progressed throughout the season? You had that 3-point loss at the buzzer to Ontario, a team that one loss. They're a high seed in this region, and also a tough 7-point loss to New Philadelphia, who's high in their region as well. Just how have you seen your guys progress to get to this point?
Well, those young sophomores, if you think about it, that coming from week 1 versus Ontario to what they are now, I guess the amount of repetitions, the amount of mental mistakes they've made, the amount of mistakes they've made, but also to have the chance to go and correct, see on film, continue to practice. I've seen that progression from them. So, obviously they are sophomores. However, a lot of them, with the amount of time that they've been playing now, they've had to grow up. And those upperclassmen have done a nice job of trying to show them along the way. It's not always easy. They don't always see it right away. But those upperclassmen have never stopped trying to guide them along.
And like we said, you get a rematch with Mansfield Senior, but how important is it to get at least one more game under those young kids' belt, just to, get them some more playing time in there before going into the off season? Maybe a couple more games. You never know. It's the playoffs.
Yeah, and something else we've talked about was just for everybody to get more weeks of practice. Anytime you can get, whether it's the kids who are playing every single snap on Friday or kids who are going to work their way to eventually be varsity football players, just the ability to be able to get out there and put the pads on for one more week, those add up over time, and it helps build a program. And that's something I'm really excited for, and excited for these kids to see and be a part of.
Well, 27-point loss for you guys, Coach, the first time that you matched up with the Tigers. Tell me why round 2 is going to be a little bit different here in this rematch.
What we've got to be able to do is take away from that loss. Go back and look and see what were the mistakes we made, what were they able to do against us. They just did a phenomenal job of owning the field position. I think when you look back at total yards, I think we actually had more total yards, which is wild, but it shows the kids that that's not just about the game. The game is having field position, making plays on special teams, and not making mistakes, whether it's penalties or just typical X and O's mistakes. So, we've got to try to see how can this team respond. How are they gonna do when they get another chance to go back and play a team that took them to them the first time?
Well, Tigers fans already talking about, hey, we get 2 home playoff games, Coach. So maybe you get a chance to go out there Week 11, spoil the party over at Arlen Field. Definitely looking forward to keeping an eye on that matchup there. All Richland County showdown, man. Best of luck to you.
Good luck.
Hey,
Coach.
I appreciate it, guys. Have a good day.
You too.